Hey guys, been a minute. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with my YouTube, but it might be more active now since I finally basically found what I need when it comes to handheld PC gaming. So this is the iNeo Geek. Okay. Um, this is with the Ryzen 6800U. Okay. Saw so many great things about the chip. Wanted to dabble in it, but I'm gonna be honest. I was up and down um, with trying to fulfill my needs with portable gaming PC on the go. And so far, and guys, this is purely an accident of getting this. It was out of desperation also a little bit, but I'm actually glad. So, the story on this thing is originally I was trying to get the GPD WinMax 2 or the 1X player uh, 2. Now, at first I was excited about a year ago with these devices, but the more I kept getting them, the more they just wasn't working. I'm gonna put another video up later, but the phone I'm recording is a phone I wanted for a minute. It's the Asus gaming phone, and I got the whole thing. I got the screen, the twin dock, and the controller. And I thought I'm gonna play Android and emulation on the go. And just like most of the devices that I've been getting throughout the years, it just wasn't happening. There's either always errors, slow, rate. Um, I watch videos. It's like, what am I doing wrong? It's just I got tired. Plus, carrying the whole thing, it has two cases. I have to carry the phone with the accessories. Oh man. So I took a chance into trying to get this thing. This is my hard drive. Ugh. And yeah. So I got this purely on accident. The thing was, I was trying to bid on getting the GPD Win Max 2 or the 1X Player uh, 2. Like I said, I was very impatient, but in a way, I wasn't like ecstatic like I was a year ago. Like, oh my god, I gotta get it. But at the same time, I kind of was, if that makes sense. But I don't. This is my first time messing with iNeo. This is my first device. I was excited when it first came out with the first one like 2 years ago. Then it just kind of passed through. So this was in the price range, kinda. I was negotiating. I was like, the guy wanted it higher from the value that they have it on right now. So like I said, I didn't know anything about it. Um, but this is like supposed to be the downgrade from the iNeo 2, kinda. And I won and I got it. And when I got in the mail, oh my gosh, I love getting devices in the mail and opening them. It's the most amazing feeling. And I'm gonna be honest, I saw a little bit of reviews. There's a little bit of reviews about this unit, but not a lot in depth. And hopefully I will try to cover that. But it feels really good. It feels really good. That was a plus for me. I have giant hands and they cramp up. I was so excited to play this thing without cramping up. Yes. Um, there's nothing bad I really could say about this device. I am actually really happy. I have a 5 terabyte right here. Got it on pure luck for $20. Um, if you do see stuttering in the gameplay, it's probably from the hard drive. I'm still doing tests, but I've been playing this nonstop. And I do say it gets a little warm only because of the hard drive is locked on it. But I had a SSD, a 500, SSD, and it didn't really get warm. So it has to be the hard drive. But even then, it's still it's still a great device. Um, the, the the only thing I wish is I know they're coming out with a transparent purple one, and that will have a 1200p screen. And I think that's the only one. This one has an 800, which I thought would be a bother because the bezels the black, but it's not. It's really not. This is the first device that I'm actually comfortable with. Um, and that was a first. Like I said, this was off a pure accident of getting it. I was just like, whatever. I'm just gonna get it. Ironically, 2 days later, there's the devices that I wanted, the One X Play and a GPD WinMax 2, came at the price that I can get it for. So, I mean, I still can get it. It's not like I can't sell this thing and get it, but I really am happy. So I think I'm going to keep it. The only thing the only thing is, of course, I wish it did had a kickstand. I'm not used to it laying down. I like it with a kickstand, so I'm gonna try to do trying to find a way to figure that out. I don't like stands. I actually buy a stand and put it on it, but that's probably what I have to do. But I actually like having a kickstand. Sorry guys, I'm recording, so I can't really put this up. I know I had one comment a year ago saying, "Why is it on the ground? My GPD WinMax, why is it on the ground?" It's gonna get hot. So, but ironically, it's not. So, like I said, it gets warm. Um, so the thing I can say about this is they did an excellent job. I love how they did the interior. I love it, feels so good. The RGB on the analog sticks is amazing. I wished if they were going to do that, I wish they put more into the device, the appearance, because I playing it around town. I like to show off my devices, and I just wish they at least had some other different type of color scheme or something. Some type of design that made it a lot better. Granted, they try to say this is the budget version of the iNeo 2, but still, I wish they, did something. So hopefully I can find someone that can custom paint this thing and to make it stand out more, because the RGB lights is amazing. This device needs more appearance. It deserves more. But I think they did it just for the cost effect, which still $800 to $900 is still expensive. I don't care what anyone say. Um, but the battery, of course, all the systems, handheld systems, are not going to give you 4 to 5 hours like they say. It's not going to happen. It depends on what game. Sometimes when I'm playing high games, the fans go up high. Granted, I can change that. It doesn't bother me as long as it's cool. You can change the TDP. They have what's it called? iNeo quick tool. Hold the button and you can just change the RGB, everything, TDP, everything. So I haven't really dabbled in the TDP like that really, except for the standard ones, the profiles, balance game. 22 watts is the. It can go up to 30, I think. But anyway, I don't really have to do that. But I wish the battery was longer. It sucks. I'm really getting to the game, and it's only at least, I think, so far 2 hours tops. I was playing Harry Potter, a new Harry Potter game. I wish all the ports, USB ports, are on top. This is the first device I have to. There's one down here and there's two up here. It's rather bothersome because I only need one. That's all. But when I was transferring my games, which I still have to, I want it charged while the transfer so it won't die. So, that's a little bummer. It doesn't really bother me. And it's really nothing bad to say about it. It's just a battery. The INEO, the tool for this, I think needs to be, it still needs to be updated because there's some function keys up here. You can set them to how many you want. You can do quick desktop mode, exit, stuff like that. And some of those don't work sometimes. You have to reset the computer or the device sometimes. So it's just a software issue. That's it. This is the 512 model for the Geek. They do have more, but this is the cheapest model. Granted, I do have a 5 terabyte, and then I also have a 512 gig micro SD in there, so I have enough room for my games. Granted that my games are over, like not just games, my music files, everything is over 8 terabytes on my other drive. So the main games I play, that's what matters. Um, that's pretty much it. Like it, I really, this is the first device I really can't say nothing bad about. I just love the RGB. Like that is awesome. I just wish they had something for the back. Like it just looks plain. They have the for the fans right here. Um, but it's pretty much it. Got it purely. Honestly, I was supposed to get the 1X player mini, the 1S, the 600, the same one, same processor and everything. But when I found I didn't have a micro SD, I was really hurt. I was like, okay, hell no. Now I really am thinking about keeping this because I do need a hard drive, and it's cool that I can put this in the back and still walk around and play. If I get the GPD Win Max 2, I'm going to be blocking the ventilation on the fans in the back. And I really do love that device. I really do want it because it has LTE. You know, you know, all the so many ports on that thing. It's awesome, and it's like a laptop. So, but I'm really loving this thing. I've been on it a week nonstop. It has not failed me with performance really. Um, I could make a up video um, to give more perspective of the device, but like I said, battery, they're not in control of that. You're always gonna have stuff draining because it depends on what game it is. Really, it really does, and what you're doing. But I just think the design, the design is awesome. The D-pad feels awesome. Everything's awesome on it, except for the joysticks. This is in my opinion. They're really tall. Really tall. So it's hard to play Call of Duty. Just how the way it's just the way it feels, the way how tall it is, instead of it pressing down for me, it's a little difficult. It's a little difficult. Just a little. My hands cramp out just a little. If I fix my posture, it'll work. But it's just that's the one thing that's a pet peeve for me, just a little. Hopefully I'll get used to it. But yeah, these are Hall sensor. I think that's what it's called. So no drift or anything, but it's really uncomfortable trying to play Fortnite and trying to get on these guys, and I can't aim in time because how the way it feels. Now, it feels good, but they're just too tall for me. Too tall. Other than that, it's awesome. Sorry, guys. I really need to get on recording right. It's just I had to make this video to show because I have not put anything up really. So, but yeah, awesome. I didn't have to, it's a budget version, so the resolution is like 1200 by 800. So that doesn't bother me because games like Unreal Tournament 3 is my favorite, and it wouldn't work on the 1X player or the GPD Win Max because of the resolution was higher. So I have to, down it a bit, and that's for a lot of old games that I have to that I had to figure out to do, and I don't want to keep going back and forth. So anyway, it looks great anyway, in this resolution. So The bezels, I am a full screen dude, but it's not bothering me. But that's the only thing I have about this device. They really did do a good job. I was really skeptic about the performance. Um, it's like, nah, it's too good to be true. Harry Potter is gonna slow down a bit, or higher games are gonna, especially emulation. I was like, PlayStation 3. I was like, I still got to tweak some of the settings because I haven't messed with it in a while. But I'm excited for the Vita too. The Vita emulator. I'm gonna try to do that too, and this is perfect. So stay tuned, guys. I'm gonna post some videos. If you guys have some games requests that I think I have in my library, I will try to put them up. If not, I will try to download them. Uh, but mainly, emulation is really mainly the focus when it comes to stuff like this for me. So just let me know anything. Put in the comments. Like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. I apologize for not making any more videos, but we will see. All right. Have a good day, guys.